This is the story of a seemingly ordinary boy named Wu Yu, who used to work as a servant in the Sword Sect. Being oppressed and tortured was nothing unusual for him. The powerful members of the sect would often place false accusations on him for no reason and try to beat him mercilessly. Poor Wu Yu couldn't fight back against everyone, but he never lost his courage. Because he was weak, he endured all the thums silently. But when things finally crossed the limit, and his enemies tried to take his uncle's life, Wu Yu's patience shattered completely. He stepped forward to fight back. Of course, due to his weakness, he was defeated again. But at that very moment, the greatest miracle of his life occurred. He received the inheritance of an extremely powerful immortal from nearly 100,000 years ago. This inheritance was so extraordinary that it pushed Wu Yu far ahead on his path. From that moment on, Wu Yu began a completely new journey. All the weakness he once had, all the people who had oppressed him, he made a firm decision that he would make every single one of them realize their place. He would become so powerful that even heaven itself would bow before him. Sky, earth, heaven, everything would kneel before Wu Yu. In this journey, you will find everything: love, revenge, power, and cultivation. This series will definitely not disappoint you. So I think this much introduction is enough. Now let's begin the story. The story starts with the scene of Jujian Cliff, a cliff located in heaven. Sitting there was a little girl, and her name was Ming Long. Suddenly, a voice echoed from the sky. The voice questioned her angrily. "How dare you? How could you cultivate that forbidden technique? It was never allowed to be cultivated, yet you still did it. And after cultivating it, you incited countless demons. Now a total of 10,000 demons are ready to rebel against heaven. You've made a grave mistake. That's why we have come from the heaven court today, to punish you for your actions. Ming Long, prepare yourself to die. You will be completely destroyed for what you have done." All the members of the heaven court began forming an extremely powerful formation to take Ming Long's life. But Ming Long casually said, "Seriously? The way you're making that formation, it sounds like you're beating drums. It's hurting my ears. Can't you do it a bit quietly? Looks like I'll have to do something myself." After saying that, Ming Long pulled out a stick from behind her ear. But this was no ordinary stick. It was so powerful that even heaven itself couldn't easily withstand it. As the heaven court members continued forming their formation, Ming Long suddenly charged at them with her stick. One after another, she swung it and started overwhelming them completely. The court members couldn't do anything in front of her. She beat them so badly that their condition turned miserable. Even though the court members used their full power to fight back, they were still no match for Ming Long. After all, they were members of the heaven court, so they were strong, but not strong enough to face her. After defeating them, Ming Long looked up at the sky and said, "Jade Emperor, are you just going to hide up there? Only sending your subordinates? Why don't you come out yourself and enjoy this? I want to fight you too." Hearing this, the Jade Emperor finally responded, "That's enough. Your arrogance has grown far too much. It seems I'll have to come and kill you myself." Suddenly, the sky tore apart, and a gigantic hand of the Jade Emperor descended. His finger alone was so massive that Ming Long looked as small as a grain before it. But she wasn't afraid. Holding her stick, she charged straight at his hand. The Jade Emperor was incredibly powerful, so Ming Long's attacks couldn't properly affect him. She was alone, while facing thousands of Heaven Court members along with the Jade Emperor himself. Although she fought fiercely and gave a strong resistance, she eventually started losing. Before her defeat, she declared, "I will destroy all of heaven. Just wait. The day of your downfall is very near." As she said this, she transformed herself into that stick. The stick shrank into a tiny size and disappeared somewhere into the sky. Ming Long vanished along with the stick, but her revenge against heaven remained incomplete. After that, the scene shifts to the Sword Sect, where Wu Yu was tied up and being brutally tortured by a man named Zhao. Zhao was whipping him mercilessly while shouting, "Tell me, you were the one who poisoned that spirit bird, right? Do you even know that bird belonged to our immortal master Sichu? It was extremely precious to him. Killing it was a huge mistake." Wu Yu replied firmly, "How many times do I have to tell you? I didn't kill that bird. Why would I even do that? Can't you understand something this simple?" Zhao sneered, "Oh really? Acting like some prince now? Showing attitude in front of me? Don't forget, you're just a slave. Whether you killed it or not, you will be punished. Because it was your responsibility to take care of those birds. You feed them, so who else would poison them? Accept your crime quickly. Otherwise, I'll beat you to death like a dog. And once you're dead, it'll be confirmed that you were the one who killed the bird." Wu Yu said stubbornly, "I've said it once. I'll say it 100 times, even 1,000 times. I did not kill that bird. Saying it again and again won't change the truth into a lie, or a lie into truth." Zhao got angry and said, "Good. Looks like today you'll make me break this whip. I'll keep beating you until it snaps. I just bought it. I should test its quality too." At that moment, Wu Yu's uncle arrived, Uncle Sun. He pleaded desperately, "Please stop. He came here only 2 years ago. He doesn't know the rules properly. It was a mistake. Please forgive him. Spare Wu Yu's life. But Zhao replied coldly. There's no need to beg in front of him. He's extremely stubborn. He won't listen to you. So there's no point in saying anything. At that moment, Immortal Master Situ arrived at the scene. He was the one who had ordered Zhao to find out who had killed his precious spirit bird. Situ looked at Zhao and said coldly, Do you see how late it has become? Dawn is almost here. I gave you such a simple task, to make him confess whether he killed my bird or not. And you still haven't done it? What, do you need a lifetime just to prove this? Zhao immediately replied nervously, Master Situ, please forgive me. This boy is extremely stubborn. I've already beaten Wu Yu countless times, but he still refuses to admit that he killed the bird. But don't worry, I'll make him confess. Just give me a little more time. Situ narrowed his eyes and said, Why do I feel like you haven't properly tortured him yet? If you had done it well enough, his tongue would have loosened by now. Are you showing him mercy? Listen carefully. This is the last time I'm saying this. I will take 5 steps forward. If before I complete those 5 steps, this boy does not confess that he killed my bird, then I will put all the blame on you, and I will take your life instead. You only have the time it takes for me to take 5 steps. Make him confess. Hearing this, Zhao's face turned pale. He rushed toward Wu Yu and started beating him like a madman, shouting, Say it! Just say you killed it. Otherwise, Situ will kill me. Hurry up and confess. At that moment, Uncle Sun stepped forward and pleaded, Please forgive him. It was my responsibility to feed those birds. If there was a mistake, it must have been mine. If you want to punish someone, punish me. Please spare Wu Yu. He has done nothing wrong. Situ looked at him with cold disdain and said, Oh? Now this old man wants to teach me whom I should punish and whom I shouldn't? Have you forgotten your place? It seems you're quite eager to suffer along with him. With that, Situ struck him with a forceful push, sending Uncle Sun flying far away. Being old and weak, his condition worsened immediately. Then Situ said to Zhao, Go. Before anything else, give this Uncle Sun a few lashes as well. He started speaking too much. He needs to learn that when I speak, no one else interrupts. Zhao immediately moved toward Uncle Sun to beat him. But just as the whip was about to land on Uncle Sun, Wu Yu suddenly broke his chains and caught the whip with his bare hand. He said with fury, Since the beginning you've tortured me, falsely accused me, and beaten me like a dog. I endured everything. But the moment you tried to raise your hand against Uncle Sun, that's where my patience ends. I won't tolerate this anymore. Whatever you wanted to do, you should have done it to me, not to him. Zhao sneered and said, Oh, now you're talking back to me. Looks like your tongue has finally started working. Lower your eyes when you speak to me, or I'll gouge them out. He tried to attack Wu Yu again, but this time, Wu Yu fought back fiercely. After beating Zhao, Wu Yu charged forward and threw a powerful punch straight toward Situ, intending to kill him. But before the punch could land, Situ raised his whip and pierced it straight through Wu Yu's chest. Wu Yu's condition instantly turned critical. Situ said coldly, Wu Yu has broken the rules. He dared to raise his hand against me, and the punishment for that is death on the spot. I have simply given him the punishment he deserved. His arrogance had gotten out of control. With a single strike, I've put an end to it. Wu Yu was now lying there, lifeless. A girl who had come along with Situ was standing nearby. Situ said to her, Didn't my elder brother send you here to protect me? Then what were you doing just standing there? Look, I killed him, and now his blood has stained my clothes. Who's going to clean this? The girl replied calmly, I was sent here to protect you, not to serve you. So mind your limits when you give orders. Situ smirked and said, Oh, so you only listen to my elder brother, huh? Fine, suit yourself. After saying that, he left the place with the girl, assuming Wu Yu was dead. Meanwhile, Uncle Sun was completely devastated. This can't be happening. I know we're not related by blood, but we lived like father and son. Wu Yu, I only met you a few years ago, yet it felt like we had known each other for lifetimes. And today, because of me, you lost your life. With a heavy heart, Uncle Sun even prepared a grave for Wu Yu, as there was no sign of life left in him, not even a single breath. He said sorrowfully, You did so much for me, yet I couldn't do anything for you. Enough is enough. I want to do something for you, something that can completely change your fate. I just hope you will use it properly. After that, the very same stick in which Ming Long had sealed herself and disappeared into the sky suddenly appeared. Uncle Sun took that stick and hung it around Wu Yu's neck. Then he said softly, This stick has been passed down through generations. It belonged to my grandfather, then to my father, and finally, it came to me. Until today, I had never used this, and no one from my generation had ever used it either. But today, I am giving it to you, so that you can use it. You are the most suitable candidate for this. The moment the stick was placed around Wu Yu's neck, he suddenly found himself in a completely different world. It felt as if he was endlessly falling toward the ground. Wu Yu cried out, No, I don't want to die. I have to live. I still have a long path ahead of me. I have to teach my enemies a lesson. I have to show them their place. I cannot die not this early. Someone save me. All his enemies appeared before his eyes, every single person who had ever wronged him. His heart sank as he thought, if I leave my enemies like this, then what was the point of my death? At that moment, a strange voice echoed around him. I am an extremely powerful cultivator. For ages, I have been searching for someone worthy of inheriting my power, and finally, I have found that person. You possess the full potential to use my inheritance. Whoever inherits my power will become unimaginably strong, a being before whom no one can stand, even heaven itself will tremble. Just hearing your name will make every living being in the heavens and the earth shiver in fear. Strange patterns began forming all around Wu Yu. These were the very patterns of the inheritance he was receiving from that ancient immortal. Because of this, Wu Yu's power was about to increase tremendously. The same Wu Yu who was once weak, who didn't even know the basics of cultivation, was now receiving the inheritance of a powerful immortal. With newfound determination, he said, now that I've received this, I will take full responsibility for it. I will become someone my enemies fear. I will make heaven bow before me. The entire sky and earth will fall under my rule. I will turn this world into a graveyard for my enemies. What an incredible attitude. And in the future, he would become just as powerful, his strength beyond imagination. This was only the beginning of Wu Yu's journey. After this, Wu Yu mounted the stick and shot straight into the sky, tearing through the heavens as he entered heaven itself. The sight of heaven was unbelievably beautiful. Wu Yu said in awe, so, this is heaven, where the most powerful immortals reside. What a magnificent place. Just wait, the day will come when all of heaven will bow before me. Meanwhile, Uncle Sun was still worried. I gave him that stick, but did it even work? Why hasn't Wu Yu regained consciousness yet? At that moment, Zhao arrived. He smirked and said, oh, Uncle Sun, what happened? Sitting here all alone? Everything all right? Facing some trouble? I thought I should come and ease your worries. After all, Wu Yu is no longer here. He was the only one supporting you, bringing you everything you needed. So it would be better if you join him in the grave as well. At least you'll have company in the afterlife. There's no point in you staying alive in this world anymore. I came here to kill you, so, old man, get ready to die. Uncle Sun said helplessly, you've already killed Wu Yu. Why do you want to kill me as well? You've taken everything from me. I have nothing left. Please spare me. But Zhao wasn't willing to listen. Just as he was about to attack, suddenly, Wu Yu's grave exploded open with a massive blast. A powerful aura spread everywhere. It was like a cocoon bursting open as a butterfly emerges. Such was the intensity of Wu Yu's aura. When Zhao looked ahead, he saw Wu Yu standing in the air. Zhao stuttered in shock. You! How are you alive? Weren't you buried in the grave? How did you break out of it? This is impossible. Wu Yu replied coldly. You wanted to give us company in the afterlife, right? I came to give you company in this life instead, Zhao said angrily. It doesn't matter. You were weak before, and you're still weak now. Just because you came out of the grave doesn't mean anything. I can still kill you. He drew his sword and charged at Wu Yu. But his sword couldn't even touch him. Wu Yu simply raised one finger, and the moment he did, Zhao's sword turned back on him, piercing straight through his own body. In an instant, Zhao was brutally killed. After killing Zhao, Wu Yu walked toward Uncle Sun. Uncle Sun hurriedly said, run away from here! Why did you come back? You barely managed to regain your life, and the moment you returned, you killed Zhao. Once the sect finds out, they won't spare you. They will come to take your life again. Leave this place. Go as far as you can. I'll take the blame for Zhao's death myself. I've already seen you in such a terrible condition once. I cannot bear to see it again. But Wu Yu said firmly, no, I'm not going anywhere. I've run enough in my life. All I've ever done is run, but not anymore. Now, it's my enemies who will run. It's time to show them their place, Uncle Sun said anxiously. You don't understand, Wu Yu. It won't be easy to face your enemies. Will you leave or not? If you don't, I'll smash my own head right here. Just as Uncle Sun tried to do that, Wu Yu stopped him and said, I know you're just acting, Uncle Sun. How many times will you use the same trick to convince me? I'm already familiar with this method of yours. Try something new. Uncle Sun fell silent and said softly, Son, think about yourself. Life doesn't come again and again. You barely saved yourself. Don't put it in danger again. But Wu Yu replied with determination, you don't need to worry. This second life I've received, I will return as death itself for my enemies. I can't let this chance go to waste. I will take revenge for all the oppression with their blood. Next month, the sect competition will be held here. I will participate in that competition and show the entire world what I have become. All those who once thought I was weak, I'll make them realize the truth. The whole world will fear me. After that, Wu Yu began his training in order to participate in the competition. He went deep into the forest and started training there. While training, he looked at the small pendant-like stick and said, "This stick isn't working anymore. That time, it gave me incredible power. Has its power run out, or was that all it could do?" He kept tapping it and said, "Is someone inside? If you are, then help me out." Suddenly, a burst of energy came out of the stick and pulled Wu Yu inside its world. When he arrived there, he was completely stunned. It felt like an entirely different world, beautiful, yet equally mysterious. From behind, a voice echoed, "For nearly 102,000 years, I have been waiting for someone, but no one came. And finally, you have arrived. It feels good to meet a human after so long. I'm here to help you to increase your power. Our lives are quite similar. I also seek revenge against my enemies, just like you." At that moment, Wu Yu suddenly grabbed the small girl. She was Ming Long, who had been hiding and talking to him all along. Wu Yu said, "Hey kid, who exactly are you? What are you doing inside this stick? What's your role here?" Ming Long replied arrogantly, "You foolish human. That stick belongs to me. It's my weapon, and now it has come to you. I am the one who once caused chaos throughout heaven. I shook the entire heaven. Well, things went a little wrong back then, so I ended up losing. But don't underestimate me. I have enough power to blow you straight out of this world with a single breath." Wu Yu said skeptically, "You're such a small kid, yet you talk so big. Is that stick really yours? I find it hard to believe that someone like you would possess such a powerful weapon. If it's really yours, then show me something. Increase my cultivation. Then I'll believe you have real power." Ming Long said, "Fine, do exactly as I say, and your cultivation will keep increasing." From that moment on, Ming Long started guiding Wu Yu. In the forest, Wu Yu began fighting the beasts, while Ming Long instructed him, "At the beginning of cultivation, the first thing you must do is strengthen your body so that it becomes capable of handling cultivation. There are 3 steps to strengthening your body, 3 levels. The first level is strengthening your flesh and muscles. The second level is strengthening your tendons. And the third and final level is strengthening your bones. Once you complete these 3 steps, your body will be ready to handle higher levels of cultivation. So hurry up and get started. You need to break through all 3 levels right now." Wu Yu started fighting beasts in the forest, constantly pushing himself to grow stronger so he could break through these initial levels. After some time, he managed to strengthen his muscles. The first level was completed. However, this process took him nearly an entire month. For a whole month, he trained relentlessly, and by the end of it, he successfully completed all 3 levels. His body had now become strong enough to handle further cultivation. Ming Long said in an annoyed tone, "You're so slow. It took you an entire month just to complete 3 basic levels. For me, this wouldn't even take 3 minutes. You're really weak. I'll have to work very hard to make you strong. You're going to exhaust me." Wu Yu thought to himself, other people's cultivation levels are things like martial stages in different realms. But why is Ming Long's system so strange? Flesh, tendons, bones. What kind of cultivation is this? Ming Long snapped at him, "Do you want to become like others, or surpass them? You want to surpass them, right? Then just do what I say. Don't question me, or I'll get angry." Just then, Wu Yu heard the sound of a fight happening somewhere deeper in the forest. It sounded like someone was battling. The scene shifts to that location, where an actual fight was taking place. There was a girl named Yanli. As she entered the forest, a powerful bear had started chasing her. But this wasn't an ordinary bear. It looked extremely strange and dangerous. Yanli tried to fight it, but her strength was not enough. Due to excessive energy usage, she was already exhausted. Because of that, the bear was gradually overpowering her. Just as the bear was about to take her life, Wu Yu suddenly arrived. Using his stick, he launched an attack on the bear and said to Yanli, "Come here, stay close to me. I'll protect you. This beast won't be able to harm you." Seeing Wu Yu's power, Yanli said, "You've only just broken through the 3 basic levels. You haven't even properly started cultivation yet. And do you know this beast is a level 6 beast? You won't be able to defeat it. Let's get out of here. We should run." So Wu Yu also began retreating, trying to escape from the beast. He kept running across the forest, but the beast showed no signs of stopping. At that moment, Ming Long shouted at him, "You idiot! Why are you running? Stop running and fight it! Did I teach you all those techniques just so you could run away? At least use what you've learned and fight. If you keep running like this, you'll end up running from your enemies your whole life. And if you don't listen to me, you'll fall into a pit. Remember that?" And exactly that happened. While running, Wu Yu suddenly found himself standing at the edge of a cliff. The beast was in front of him, and behind him was a deep abyss. Wu Yu and Yanli were trapped. Yanli activated her power once again and tried to attack the beast, but it was useless. The beast had become even more enraged and was far too powerful to defeat easily. With no other choice left, Wu Yu finally activated his power and directly confronted the beast. He attacked it relentlessly, beating it down mercilessly. The level 6 beast, which had seemed so terrifying, was overwhelmed by just a few of Wu Yu's strikes. The beast collapsed, but as it fell, it landed directly on Wu Yu and Yanli, causing both of them to fall into the abyss. Fortunately, there was a lake below, so they survived. Otherwise, they would have been finished. That night, Wu Yu caught some fish and cooked them, handing them to Yanli. "Here, eat this. You must be hungry. Fill your stomach." Then he asked, "Tell me something. Why did you come alone into such a dangerous forest? This place isn't normal. It's extremely dangerous. I live nearby, so I know." Yanli replied, "Recently, all the beasts in this forest have started behaving strangely. They've become extremely aggressive and are attacking everything. I came here to investigate what's happening to them, but I ended up getting trapped instead. Thankfully, you came and saved me." She happily started eating the fish Wu Yu had given her. When Wu Yu looked at her, he noticed her injured leg. He gently tried to bandage it with his own hands. Yanli became slightly nervous, thinking he might try something inappropriate. But Wu Yu reassured her, "You don't need to be afraid. I'm not that kind of person. You can trust me." He carefully treated her injuries and said, "We should get going now. Your sect leaders must be worried about you. I can send them a message. Someone from the palace will come to take you." Yanli quickly replied, "That's not necessary. If the leader finds out, I'll get scolded badly. I need to reach the palace before they know anything. Just take me there. I'll be very grateful to you. I'll never forget this favor." Wu Yu agreed and began escorting her toward the palace. The forest path was still long and dangerous, filled with many beasts. Because of this, Yanli needed Wu Yu's protection. Fighting off every obstacle along the way, Wu Yu safely escorted Yanli out of the forest. The next day, Wu Yu was cleaning the sect arena, as the competition was about to begin. 2 other people saw him and said in shock, "How is he still alive? Situ killed him not long ago with his whip. Yet he survived? What a stubborn guy, he just refuses to die." I also heard that Zhao was killed recently. They said a beast killed him. But if a beast could kill Zhao, it should have killed Wu Yu too. Yet somehow, this guy survived. What insane luck. At that moment, Situ arrived. Uncle Sun quickly whispered to Wu Yu, "Lower your gaze. If Situ sees you, he'll get furious. Don't stand in front of him. He might try to harm you again." But Wu Yu replied calmly, "Don't worry, Uncle Sun. How long will I keep running from my enemies? I'm done running. Now it's time to face them head on. I will stand in front of him and look him straight in the eyes." As soon as Situ saw Wu Yu, he said mockingly, "Oh, you're still alive? Looks like my whip was cheap trash. It couldn't even kill you. But no matter. I'm here now. How can I let you go this time? I still have unfinished business from before. I've been given 2 chances to kill you. This time, I'll make sure you're completely dead. I'll watch until you're buried properly, just to see if you come back again or not." Hearing this, Wu Yu's anger exploded. He activated his power, releasing a powerful aura, and said, "Go ahead, try it. I'm not the same Wu Yu anymore. I can kill you like a dog. I've endured enough of your oppression." Everyone standing there was completely shocked. What happened to Wu Yu? How is this coward talking like this? Where did he get this power from? Wu Yu and Situ both activated their powers, preparing to fight each other. The atmosphere became extremely tense. Just as the battle was about to begin, someone suddenly flew in from the sky and shouted, "That's enough. Stop right there." But who that person was, that will be revealed in the next episode.